co-productions are great. If you make some of them have been unsuccessful, but that is no way of disillusioning co-production.
I agree to some extent with what you're saying, and I disagree to some extent, because if you say that because of the law and order situation, or women didn't go to theatres earlier, if you look at the 50s and the 60s, the biggest stars were the women, and films were socially driven, culturally driven, and they had very powerful roles. They were equal to the heroes.
Being a woman in the film industry, not only as an actor, I would say even we look at other aspects of filmmaking. And today, since I've had many years of being in front of the camera, I'm actually looking forward to being behind the camera and doing something. And to my dismay, I have seen that there's a very, very poor show of women behind the camera.
It's always been done by women. I mean, I might be the boss because I have the loudest voice, and I also hope that they do. But other than that, my life and my offices have always been done by women. My first boss was actually a woman. She's sitting right here, Shama Zaki. Habibullah, sorry. Shama Habibullah. And she actually started a trend in advertising which I don't think we've grown out of even now. Very few people remember, very few people actually give her the credit for it, but I do, and I remember that the kind of film that she made at her time, I don't think we've improved on in 20 years, to be very honest.
That's just on the right side, but it's very cute word about women, which is funny too, because women's work is never done and is underpaid or unpaid or boring or repetition, or we are the first to get fired, and what we look like, it is more important than what we do. And if we get raped, it's our fault. If we get beaten, we must have provoked it. If we raise our voices, we are nagging bitches. If we enjoy sex, we are nymphos. If we don't, we are frigid. If you ask our doctor too many questions, we are neurotic or pushy. If we stand up for our rights, we are aggressive and feminine. If we don't, we are typical weak women. If you want to get married, you're out to trap a man. And if you don't, you're unnatural. Well, this goes on, but that is a kind of a predicament of our society. Well, I was saying on that, I hope that changes and you men have to contribute to that.
To watch more, log on to www.erosentertainment.com.